y'all, and welcome back to Lantern Creek Farm. Hey y'all, we've been busy today. I didn't record any of it because y'all have seen probably a million times us get those roll bales out. We went and got a roll bale around 10 o'clock this morning, 10 or 11 o'clock this morning from a farmer. Like I had said on previous videos, we did pay for the roll bale, and so we went and picked it up. But this time, we're not putting it in here in there with the goats. We put it out here. Andy's cleaning the rough stuff up off of it right now. I was actually coming out here to do that, but he's graciously doing it for me. Thank you, babe. He did a thumbs up. Today's my birthday, so he's babying me a little bit. Is that what you're doing?
Don't get used to it.
He said don't get used to it. So he's babying me a little bit, and he's doing that. I'll probably come out here and help him, though. I always feel bad. The rabbits are ready to eat. The chickens are out, ready to eat. They've done come up to me like, you're going to feed me or not. As you can see, they get kind of antsy once they see me. They're ready to eat. Alright, as you all can see, the cages kind of look rough right now. Well, you can see all the stemmy hay and things like that. But we went ahead and packed these cages up because it's been awful cold. Rabbits don't need a whole lot of, extra insulation, but I do like to give them a little bit of extra hay when it's cold so they can just have something to munch on and things to keep them warm. Also, if you feel a rabbit, like I can touch her. And she feels warm here, but the tip of her ears feel kind of cold, and if a rabbit is cold, their ears will feel cold. And so it gives them a little bit of extra things to keep them warm, and it packs the floor so they're not having any breeze of air or anything getting too bad on them. And that way they can stay a little bit warmer. That being said, I have every intention of cleaning out the cages today. We'll have to see if we can get that done. But that's what's on the agenda, cleaning out the cages and giving them some fresh hay, obviously, to eat, and some fresh hay for their bedding areas or, their cages that don't have all that stemmy stuff in it. You're going to be getting up in, well, we're in the 40s today. I think 43 or 45 last time I checked. So we're getting warm. Snow's starting to, melt off in patches. It's melting off the roof. So we're warming up. And so they probably don't need all of that hay. Also, a big issue that I've noticed is that it is so cold that their urine and their feces are freezing to the cage, which I've never had happen before. So you can tell where they've peed because it's really yellow and it's frozen, which is pretty gross. So we'll get those cleaned up. Might not be able to get all the cages done, but I have every intention of trying to get the cages up and as clean as possible.
So I'm going to get their water filled.
One good thing about it is we're not having, their waters aren't frozen today, are they?
No,
We're warm enough that their waters aren't froze.
one down, 6 more to go.
We got chicken feed, rabbit feed. We got a chicken right here wondering why I haven't fed her yet. I usually feed them first. Now that the goats are gone, used to I had to feed the goats first. That way they wouldn't eat the chicken feed. But a lot of things have changed since then. Put my phone down, bud. Get down, Colonel. Come on, bud. over me for? Ugh.
Yummy, yummy. They're like, what do you think?
As you all can tell, we have definitely got to clean out their cage as well. To be honest, their cage is pretty easy to clean out on this front part. But like I said, it's warming up, and we've just been piling, kind of doing a deep litter method, and piling it up that way that they could be nice and warm. We're going to give a little extra hay on the floor, but they don't need as much as here. That's here now this week. Do they, Boo Boo?
No.
We're going to warm up.
And I already still have their winter coat, so.
Lakey done grabbed our eggs earlier. We were having some problems with the eggs busting. And chickens eating the busted eggs. So that's a major problem. Usually when a chicken starts eating their own eggs, that's a hard thing to break. So, hoping it was just like a one-time thing. But since then, I haven't been getting as many eggs. And so now I'm worried that they're actually eating their eggs and I'm not getting all of them. I talked about on the live the other day that her behavior has just completely changed within the last couple weeks. And I don't plan on keeping her. But we're going to get... we're going to try to get this hay out of here. Get these cages cleaned up and a little freshened up. I don't like to leave hay in the cages because a lot of times you'll have problems with like the poop not falling through. But it being as cold as it is, it's just part of it. You don't have to do this to keep rabbits warm, but where we're in a barn and under roof, it keeps them cool in the summertime, but it also keeps it cool in the wintertime as well. It gets pretty cold in here. There's a big temperature difference between in here and outside. So she's getting upset. Can you all kind of see how she's acting? I was talking about her behavior. She gets, just really upset. I don't know. Another big issue, like I said, is it's been so cold that the poop has been freezing and the urine has been freezing. And so I've got... I know it's going to be probably pretty aggravating and difficult to get all the poop and the pee out of these cages today. She's growling at me and charging towards me. I said on the live the other day, the reason why she hasn't been cold yet is because I don't want to waste the meat. And it's been so cold that we haven't wanted to have to deal with processing an animal right now, but she is going to go because her behavior is just not acceptable. See? Cool it. You're being too much. And it's not food aggression, because some people would say, oh, well, maybe she's going hungry. Well, here is her bowl, and there's the food that's in it. She has food in her bowl. If she wanted to eat it, she would be eating it. When I came over here to clean her cage out, she wasn't eating. So she's not hungry. It's just bad behavior. Hi, Mr. Man. What are you doing? Look at the difference. Like, I'm sticking my hand in here. I can grab him and pick him up, no problem. I can stick my hand in his cage. I can pet on him, love on him, pick him up, move around his stuff, and we don't have any problems with me being scared that I'm going to lose a finger in the process. There's too many sweet rabbits. There's too many good rabbits. There's too many rabbits that don't go out of their way to put you in harm's place, to have to deal with one rabbit with bad behavior, aggressive behavior, and I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I mean, all of a sudden, she's turned into just a completely different rabbit than she was. Now, I said on the live the other day that there was a few things that kind of were signals and bells that maybe that she was going to be aggressive. Most of those being in her youth. But then she was young and she was going through like what I call the teenage stage, where they can get it, just a little bit of, not aggressive behaviors, but just jumpy behaviors. And so she did those things. And I was going to call her for it. I actually did a video about it, and then I talked to some other breeders, and they said, that's pretty normal, that she should be okay. Well, she didn't show any more of those behaviors when she got out of the teenage years, and then the next aggressive behaviors that she had was when she had her babies, but it wasn't overly aggressive, and so I didn't think anything. What she's doing? I didn't think she's cleaning her feet. I didn't think anything about that either because she was a mother, and she didn't do it a whole bunch. But just in the last couple weeks, she's turned into a completely different rabbit. She's very aggressive. You can't stick your hand in there to even feed her without her scratching you. She tried to bite me the other day. She technically bit me, but she bit on my glove. And she probably would have bit through my finger or done at least some damage if it was just my finger. And so too many good rabbits out in this world, too many good breeders that I can buy from, too many offspring that we have on this farm to keep a bad egg. And so I'm not going to keep a bad egg. This is what I mean cold. This is a pee and poop slushy. Do you see that stuff in that? Let me show you. Let's see if I can lighten it up a little bit. That right here, that's ice. And her poop has not been going through because her ice has solidified. Let me show you. Let me get it in the light here. Hopefully she don't hop out. Let's see. See if we can get it to... It's not really wanting to work very well. There. Can you see it now? No. Still not wanting to focus on it. Trying to move it around, guys. Sorry. It's not wanting to focus. There, maybe it is. Okay. Her pee has solidified and frozen. And it's caused her poop not to want to go through. She don't make much of a fuss. As far as the rabbits go, she's probably the most quiet, most gentle, most easily to handle, and the less fussiest. Manly is really easy to handle, but he has a whole personality about him. She is a very shy girl. She's very shy and calm, and just real sweet-natured and sweet-tempered. It's funny how they're all different, but she's a really sweet girl. Blue's cage is all cleaned up. Ain't it, Blue? Mr. Blue, he's so pretty. He'll be breeding in the next month or two. Well, next month, February, I'm going to breed him to Clover. We got to get her all cleaned up. She's huge. You're a big girl. Gotta get her cage all cleaned out. Alright, we got all the cages cleaned out, so now I gotta fill them all back up with hay so they can stay warm and have something to eat. I haven't given them their hay to eat yet. Clover is doing her best to dump out her feed. Bo, why are you doing that? She does it every single day. She dumps her feed out. There's all kinds of hay on the ground that I pulled out of them cages. I'm going to have to clean that up. But I'm probably not going to do it today. I'll probably just wait till the snow melts off. I mean, it looks bad. But besides it looking bad, there's no other issue. Andy's having a heyday. He said, yeah, boy. Bless his heart. That's the inside of a roll bale. That's going to make a good compost pile right there. That's where the original compost pile is. Probably be able to plant some stuff in it. Yeah, it'd be really good for tomatoes. We've got a pile that's coming up here as well. I'm thinking about planting some things in it. But that'll work even better because the chickens won't be able to get to that spot. They'll be able to get to this. But I'm going to go ahead and get everybody their hay. That hay feels completely different. He brought me some and put it up here. And I gave it to these three, as y'all seen. And it's so soft. And it's not dense. It's not heavy. It's not thick. They'll probably like that a lot better. They've been chewing on those stems and stuff. They like the stems. I'm sure they like the hard stuff. But that's going to probably taste completely different to them. Well, I set out to get... Oh, I just scared her. I set out to get all the cages clean. I didn't get the outside rabbit hutch with the babies in it clean. But I did get all the other ones clean. So... And Andy has been working really hard on this roll bale, so I'm glad that he got that done so that I could get the rabbit cages clean. Good job, babe.
Bring me in pieces of brick.
He ignores me. He's hyper focused right now. He don't even hear what I'm saying. He just said, huh? Have you ever seen like somebody work, and when they work, even if it's a small task, they're so hyper focused that they can't like even hear. They don't even know you exist. That's Andy. When he's working on something, he can't carry on a conversation or even know that you exist. Bless his heart. I love him anyways. I didn't get this rabbit hutch cleaned out. I got all the cages on the inside cleaned out. I still got to clean up the floor, so we'll clean out this rabbit cage, and then this is where the old roll bale was at. As you can see, there's a lot of hay here. We do want grass to grow, so we're going to try and get that hay cleaned up. Maybe tomorrow. It has looked really dark all day. As you all can see, it's just cloudy. It's cloudy and gray. So if it rains, we might not be able to get it done, but I'm done for the day. I feel kind of lazy, and everybody's allowed to have a lazy day, especially when it's their birthday. So I'm going to take my lazy day. But I've done close the video out, but we finished the day with building a special friend.
His name is Mr. Snowballs.
Mr. Snowballs. There he is. Here's Sissy. Scoot out of the way real quick and let him see. She's trying to find a mouth for him. He's so cute. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all hanging out. And hopefully we can see you on the next one. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. God bless y'all.